happening this morning, a special sight in the sky. If you have a spare minute, you might want to take a look up and see it.
Yeah, meteorologist Joseph Neubauer has details on this planetary alignment. And Joseph, I actually noticed yesterday when I was driving into work some really bright stars next to the moon, but I had no idea it was this.
Meanwhile, I'm half asleep.
So cool. It was so cool coming in on the east end of the sky. So right where the sun's starting to come up, guys. We got dark skies at least for another hour. Take advantage of them. Our KOCO photographers, I believe, getting us some footage of that. Let's take a look and see what they got. I mean, this was the view from downtown OKC. Yeah, you know, you can see a little bit of that's at least two of them. You can see where the moon was on the left side of your screen. Again, this is in the east portion of the sky. About 30 minutes ago, this video was. So as we get closer to sunrise, we'll see Mercury pop up too, and we'll also get a little bit more light as well. This is what it's supposed to look like, not to scale, by the way. So we know it's going to look a lot smaller than that. But this alignment is Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn aligned and visible to the naked eye. It's pretty bright out there. And like I said, Mercury will be visible once the sun starts to come up right along the horizon, so next 30 minutes. There's also two other ones, Uranus and Neptune, but you need a telescope to see them. It's going to be a little bit tougher to actually see them out there, a little bit higher up in the eastern sky as well. So yeah, if you have a spare hour, I mean, take a look at it. We don't get these very often. If you're wondering, our sunrise is actually right at 7 o'clock. Love that, nice and clean there. So we got about another 45 minutes or so. You should definitely go try and see it. Take a photo, send it to us here at KOCO 5. We'll try to put it on the air for you. Next time, by the way, that we'll have a planetary alignment where you can see more or less 6 planets. It'll be January 18th, 2025. So get out there and go see it, guys.
All right, Shalom Makim. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Racha Kodash. I'd like to give the honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that's teaching his word in all true faith and sincerity. And today, I just want to title this lesson, Signs of the End. And as you can see, to this morning at dawn, you know, you had 6 planets to align up. Which these are all signs that our Lord Yahweh Shai told us to look for concerning the end of this world as well as his return. Matter of fact, let's start off with this in the book of St. Luke 21. Because, you know, you probably had people to set their alarm clocks and take pictures or whatever. You know, they pulled out the telescope and they just think it's like an ornament, you know, a decoration in the heavens, not knowing that a certain time period is being declared, man. You know, it's really marking the end of this season. So let's get to St. Luke 21, verse 25. It says, "And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars." See? And this is pretty much has been the norm. You know, watching these different signs in the heavens, you know, from the, you know, the planets aligning to the different phases of the, you know, the different super moons, the chariot sightings. These are the signs, and it's happening. It's not like if this is a every once in a while thing. This is at a high rate. They just said that the next alignment is going to be in January of 2025, man. So this is a constant thing. These things are happening at a high rate because we are at the end. Talks about how those come, you know, as we get closer to their birth, you know, the deliverance, the contractions, you know, they're more frequent. So it says, "And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth the distress of nations, with perplexity the sea and the waves run." So yeah, as you can see, even simultaneously, things are happening on the earth as the planets are lining up. You know, in the heavens, guess what's taking place on the earth? We're on the brink of war. This MOTB system is about to be set up. The economic structure is failing. These are the things that's happening. But this is what our Lord Yahweh Shai told us to look for. You know, the signs of the end. Matter of fact, let's go to 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, man. Because what else could you do? What else could you really do to come to the conclusion? But come to the conclusion that we are in prophetic time, and really the height of it. We close to the return of Yahweh Shai, man. And every day that goes by proves that as we see these things unfold. So 2nd Ezra 9:1, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time where Nahais will begin to visit the world which he made. So now scriptures was meant to be read in this lifetime. Ultimately, because things that's taking place now, you know, it coincides with the scripture. So these, if anything, these are the real Bible days, man. You know, because this was spoken of from the beginning. It was a build up to this point. You know, you can go and read about the temple and the sacrifices, but it was the scriptures was meant for this moment in time. The days that was spoken of, these different prophecies, it was meant for this moment, this lifetime. Going back, matter of fact, let's go back to St. Matthew 24th chapter. I quoted it, but I'm just gonna get it. St. Matthew 24 and verse 3. It reads, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? See? So you wouldn't think the Bible days wouldn't be at the end? That's these, like I said, if anything, these are the Bible days. Of course, every day is the Bible day, because the scriptures dictates the coming and going of men. But speaking according, to this lifetime, this time period that we're in, the scriptures point to this moment. Why? Because it coincides with the return of Yahweh Shai. So we are in monumental times, man. And the signs in the heaven shows it. Matter of fact, let's get this in Sirach 43. Yep, 43 and 6. It reads, he made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of time and a sign of the world. So, yeah, the signs in the heavens, they're not, just speaking on the moon, but as a whole, of course, the moon, you got the blood moon and these different super moons. But what it's for? It's for a declaration of time and a sign of this. We are at the end, and it's being made known. Matter of fact, on every aspect, talks about how, as we just read, the signs in the heavens as well as the signs on the earth, man. These things are happening simultaneously. But this is the moment the Lord was talking about. Going back, 2nd Ezra 9, in verse 3, it says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. See, so it said earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. So this not just a region that's being affected by prophecy. No, throughout the earth, you having earthquakes. To where you got an earthquake out there track it's a norm now to hear about hundreds of earthquakes a day. Lord talk about the earthquakes being in diverse places as well. It said, and uproars of the people in the world. You have these different protests and seditions, uprising, coups. Said the Lord said, we see these things unfold on the planet Earth. It's going to make even more sense that these are the Bible days. That's why I said that it says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that are before thee, even from the beginning. See? So these are the signs of the end. Just like you seeing somebody coughing up blood. He got shot so many times. Skin started to turn pale, coughing up blood, ain't responding. What conclusion can you come to? He's about to kick the bucket, man. What other conclusion can you come to concerning this system, this lifetime? Everything has ran its course, is at its end, man. And the signs are here to prove that. It says, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. See? The end of this world. Our Lord Yahushua gave us the different symptoms to look for, as we read in St. Luke, the 21st chapter, as well as I read in St. Matthew, the 24th chapter. The different symptoms to the end of the world. Of course, the signs in the heavens, as well as the signs on the earth, would consist of war, evil, pestilence. What else could you talk about in today's time but evils? And the heavens confirmed by the way of the signs and, the chariot sightings. You got the Pentagon telling you about the so-called UFO. Why they reporting it? And that's the military branch of because why prophecy is everything is here, man. We are at the end, So yeah, I just hope this will edify, and I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham Racha Kudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that's teaching his word in all true faith and sincerity. Shalom.